So this week with Brent, we were working on his hitting. Last week we'd focused a lot more on Brent's setting. And Brent has two main problems. One is that he does not pivot around and swivel his step close enough, and he finishes a little square. And the other main problem is that he chases the ball. So instead of timing his swing to the ball, he's letting the ball kind of decide when his contact is going to be. And so I'm illustrating that he's kind of chasing the ball here. Let's listen in.
Make it work. Can we get it to be more to there? And I mentioned it.
So here I'm showing Brent that he kind of leans and faces the ball, and he lets the ball decide his position. And so he's going to where the ball is. Sorry, excuse me. He's letting the ball affect his position. He's going to the same place every single time instead of going to where the ball is. So he's going to the same place and then leaning towards where the ball is instead of bringing his body towards where the ball is and having that position that we're trying to maintain, which is that forward attacking as opposed to leaning over the top. So that one's better. You can see that he's coming into the ball. And that one you can see that he is leaning again. He's up and now he's leaning to the left. Less leaning. Less leaning but no turn. Less leaning with no turn again. You see the forward with the right side of the chest coming forward there. So that's going to be the other big change that we're going to switch. So now we're talking about that hand, and it's more of a paddle instead of a whip. He's muscling that hand instead of letting the energy flow through that hand. And that follow through is a little cross body. So just talking to him about changing the follow through. Yeah. See the looser follow through. And the absence of the follow through already just kind of jams it.
Yeah, so you're waiting for the ball to come down, and the last two or three.
We're not able to get the audio here from Scott, but Scott was talking about how
10 or 12 inches of space.
Brent is letting the ball drop towards him instead of going to high point that ball. So we're going to focus here on where Brent should be going to high point that ball. Thinking about the slope, if the set is going to fall, where's the set going to fall? And can we be,
Gonna pick up this ball. What
where do we want to attack that ball on the slope? Do we want to let it drop below the net? Do we want to get it higher? Where's our highest contact point? And so can we contact that ball on the right point of that line? You see Brent, right? We want to rotate the hips more. He's a little bit square, right? We want to be right shoulder back. He's right shoulder forward. And that changes your contact point and how high you can reach as well. I'm just going to set the antenna up so that he can see how high on the net he's going to be contacting.
How high do you still touch on the antenna?
Kind of a visual tool as you're looking for the ball in the air. Can you see the height of the antenna? And the answer is yes, eventually you can.
Keep using the arms to elevate.
I like that rhythm there. I like the stutter to find the ball. Oop, there's the ball. There it is. That one's better. That's a lot of decision making, a lot of processing.
There you go.
No follow through, but good vision, good feet.
There you go. That's what he means, hit it over the net. There you go, over and in, over and in. You see that?
And so that's going to be the next thing that we're going to focus on, because that was a freeze frame that we all saw that freeze frame. Completely facing away from the court. A few good things in there. Ready? He went and got the ball high, which is nice. He's reading the ball well. But the next thing we're going to focus on is that rotation and that swivel.